I'm getting ready to load Linda's vintage looking quilt right here on the quilting bed. She's making this for a friend who loves sewing projects, vintage fabrics, rose colors. You can see how she's fussy cut all these pieces. We'll discuss this in a little bit. And if you follow the arrow down below, it will take you to another of this exact same quilt getting stitched out with other tips and ideas on it, so you can follow it through. We will discuss that. But what I really want to show you is the backing that Linda has made. Many times Linda is amazingly creative with her backings, and this is literally the backing of the quilt. It's as intense as a front of a quilt, correct? I'm telling you, shadow boxing right here, nicely done. She's pressed these open. We'll talk about it in a minute. I do want to show you with this the white cotton here, it can easily get wrinkled, even though she brought it over not that long ago and it hung on the quilting rack. I will be spraying that with my distilled water. It will relax all the fibers and there will be no problem at all. I also want to show you that I'm probably going to run the quilt this direction. So I'm actually going to take the top of the quilt, put it here, the bottom of the quilt, put it here. So the sides will be up in the top and bottom section. The quilt will run this direction right here. I'll be turning the entire thing. Why am I going to do that? A couple things. One is, if I take the backing the other direction, I now have to watch all of those seams as they run vertical up and up and up the quilt. I would prefer not to do that given the option. It can cause bowing in the center of the quilt because the tension isn't always the same between this straight piece of the white fabric and all of these pieced pieces here. So that can cause some bowing. So this way it keeps the bowing in line with the horizontal movement, and I only have to watch it kind of once as it all rolls this direction. The other thing is it keeps it from buildup on the take-up bar, which can add insecurity to the quilt and ruin the dynamics of the quilt itself. And the other thing is I want to balance the quilt over on this kind of a filigree black and white on each side. So I'm going to balance it side to side that way. I also have to balance it end to end, but I have to do that either way. So I had to make a choice, and this is probably the fashion which I'm going to do it. So I'm going to unload the other quilt. I'm going to turn this backing the other way because we actually want these to be wrong sides together with the back of the quilt and the front of the quilt. So we're going to flip it over, attach it to the leader bar and the belly bar with the red snappers, start spraying it here, add the batting, and get moving on it. I just want to show you how amazing the backing is already. Have yourself an amazing day. I know I'm going to. Give me a follow on Facebook and on Instagram, and do send a quilt over here to Brenda's Quilting Studio. I take quilts by mail all the time. Would be happy to have one from you.